You know, Six the Musical made its debut in Cincinnati last night. It is the story of the six wives of Henry VIII who take the microphone to reclaim their identities out of the shadow of their infamous spouse.
How about that? Mikhayla attended opening night at the Aronoff and joins us today to tell us about the experience. Six.
Yes. Six.
Because we all know, I'm Henry VIII, I am, and he had like all of the wives, and they met on untimely ends, right?
A lot of them, yes. There was divorce, there was beheading. I think a couple of them got beheaded, and that's how they start off the show. They're like, "Oh, this is what my story was like."
Yeah.
I went into this knowing nothing, but it was such a good show.
Yeah.
You do get a little bit of history in there, but more so than anything, it's a comedy. The music is fantastic. You actually kind of feel like you're at a concert. And one thing that's unique about this show too, it's only 80 minutes long versus the usual Broadway shows that are about 2.5 hours long.
Okay.
So this could be a good starter show if maybe you haven't gone to a show before, kind of just to give you a taste.
I like it. I love the costumes too.
Aren't they so
and all the
pretty?
sort of the technical end of it.
Yeah,
How would you describe the storyline, Mikhayla?
So it is about the six wives, and what they do, they enter into a competition to see who basically had the worst luck with Henry VIII. And so they all share their stories with song, of course, and so every queen has a solo throughout the show, and then at the end, the last queen, she is actually like, why don't we come together instead of working against one another? Obviously the one thing that they have in common is that they were all married to the same man, but the overarching theme, I would say, is like girl power at the end of the day, so them reclaiming their stories.
So, I mean, it looks
hilarious.
like visually stunning for sure. Were there any moments that really stood out that you remember from the show?
Oh, all of the solos were amazing. And at the end, it's very cool. They take all of the solos into this mashup. And so you kind of get to have that callback. So it's like, oh, I remember this song and that song. And I mean, everybody was on their feet. It was a good time.
So who would you say the show is made for? Like, what kind of person would really enjoy this?
I feel like anybody could enjoy this. They do say 10 and up is good. There are some moments in the show that are a little bit more, they're made for
like
kids
PG kind of thing?
Yeah, like PG-13, I would say. But, I mean, I saw all kinds of families there. I saw older couples there. I think anybody can really get something out of the show. But definitely very much like a girl power moment.
That sounds fun.
Yeah,
how
fun.
long is the show in town?
It will be here until May 5th, so you guys still have time to go out and check it out, and I would definitely recommend this for sure.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice little date night. I like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course. And all that you have to do is go to cincinnati.broadway.com if you want to learn more or grab tickets, but definitely a really, really fun show. And you can go grab food afterwards too, because it's only 80 minutes.
I'm trying to remember, was Anne Boleyn one of I can't remember if that was one of Henry VIII's or not. I'm way off on my British history, but I need to it looks like a good show though.
It was. I know, I was like, I know nothing about the history, but I'm still gonna
But you
have
enjoyed
a
the
good
show.
Time. Yes.
I love that. All right, well, hey, listen.